Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 24th of August today, Mobility Monday. And I just want to say hello to everybody out there because my name is Karen and I am here with Get Moving. That's the banner there. I'm here with Get Moving and we're here to help people with mobility issues to get moving and get some solid, serious, good exercise. So if you have a mobility issue, if maybe you have a disability, if you have an injury, a medical condition, anything like that can stop you from moving as well as you'd hoped, this is where you come every weekday, 11 o'clock, to get moving and be able to do some more solid exercise and get stronger, get fitter, minimize and reduce the aches and pains you get in your life, and just generally just feel better and more alive. Let's face it, it's a fantastic place to be at 11 o'clock every weekday morning, isn't it? So, as always, if you're unsure about who we are, what we do, or anything like that, go to our website. The link is up there. It is www.reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving, and that will tell you everything you need to know about us. It also has links directly to our archive of all the previous workouts that we've done. So if you've missed any, if it's your first time here and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I need some more of this Get Moving in my life, just go to the website. And you've got literally tens of thousands of hours of workout videos that we've been doing over lockdown. Oh my God, so many. It's unbelievable. Go have a look at them. Take part. Give it a go. You will get fitter. You will get stronger. You will move better from it. Nothing magic. It is just good. That's all. I am passing around my little ball here. So today we're going to do the last bit of the ball exercise we've been doing for the past week, the ball crush. Tomorrow on Technique Tuesday, we'll go over a new workout, a new exercise. That one will involve your resistance band. So as of tomorrow on Technique Tuesday, I'll show you the resistance band exercise we'll be doing for the rest of the week. But we're going to do the last ball one today. So make sure you've got your ball. So yes, let's get started then. So these exercises are very simple but very, very effective. They're suitable for pretty much everybody, whether you are seated, whether you are standing, it makes no difference which. You can benefit, we can all benefit from doing these exercises. So put that down for the moment. We won't need it just yet, but we will in 5 minutes time or so. Our first exercise, as always, is marching on the spot, getting the legs moving. So if you are seated, I want you to sit nice and tall, but march your legs up and down on the spot like so. It gets the hips moving, it gets the legs moving, it just starts things going. If you are standing, then you're going to do exactly the same thing, except of course you will be standing when you're doing it. You'll be marching on the spot like so. Nice and simple, but very, very effective. Give it a go, and I'm going to do 20 steps. In that time, you do whatever you can do. You don't have to keep up with me if you don't want to, but you do whatever you can do in the time it takes me to do 20 of them, okay? Hope you're ready, because we're going to start now. So marching on the spot in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Marching away. So you're getting the knees up nice and high. The bigger the move, the better. As always, I say this all the time, big moves are good moves. But the way to doing big moves is to start off with small moves. So if you can't do them all the way up here, start off down there. The key is that you do whatever you can. Even if it is only a tiny little move, you do a tiny little move. Because if we don't do it, then we're going to get worse. But if we do what we can, then we're going to slowly, gradually, bit by bit, get better. That is my 20th. Simple as that. That's all you've got to do. The next one is the shoulder rolls. So whether you're seated or whether you are standing, it makes no difference, but you're going to roll your shoulders up and back and down and around. Now again, the bigger the move, the better. So if you can only do that, you do that. But if you can, you get your elbows up as well. And if you can, you get your arms up. Again, I'm going to do 20 in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Roll the shoulders up and back. If you can, roll your elbows up and back. If you can, roll your arms up and back. Very good one for posture. Very good one if you have dodgy shoulders. A lot of people these days tend to have slightly dodgy shoulders. A lot of it from just poor posture. we tend to be a bit slouchy like that. So this is not what we're after, okay? We want to be sat or stood tall, reaching the arms up and back, right back there. So this is going to help mobilize and get your shoulders moving. And as I've mentioned a few times before, it's not just your shoulders that we're thinking about. Specifically, I'm thinking about your shoulder blades. Those two flat bones on your upper back. Can you picture them, your shoulder blades? If you're not sure of what I'm talking about, go onto Google and Google shoulder blades. And they'll show you the pictures of those two flat bones. Those bones move around. They should be moving around. But if the more sedentary we are, the more likely those bones just sit there and don't do anything. This is a fantastic move to help mobilize those shoulder blades and get them moving around and up and down and up and in and out all around the back. So this is number 19, so last one now, 20. So hopefully you feel that upper back working a bit more there. Knee bends next. So if you're seated, again, sit tall. You're going to kick your feet out and back like so. The knees are going to bend and straight, bend and straight. If you're standing, you're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to kick your heels up to your bum behind you like so. Yeah, but again, it's knees bending. Nice and simple. 20 times in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Bending or straightening the knees. Again, if you can't do the full move here, don't worry. Certainly don't just sit there and think, I can't do it, so I won't do it. No. You do what you can do. So if you can't do the full move, do a smaller one, like so. This is a fantastic stage 1. If you do this, I guarantee next time you'll do a little bit better. But we've got to start somewhere. Every journey starts with a single step. And that can be a small step. That's fine by me, as long as we make that step. So bending the knees or straightening the knees as much as we can. And that's the key thing. There we go, 20 times. So our ball exercise. This is one we were doing all last week. Last time we're going to do it today. So make sure you've got your ball. This is a seated exercise. Whoops, I lose my balls. So one ball on the floor. One foot, on top, like so. You can either have your knee bent or you can have your knee straight, your choice which. I'm going to have them bent for the moment. Sit tall, lean your body weight forwards, and you're going to push down hard, push down on that ball, and then relax. Push down and relax. I'm going to do 10 on this side, 10 on the other side. I hope you're all set up by now, because we're going to make a start. In 3, 2, 1, push down hard and relax. Push down hard. You get the idea. One leg at a time. Push in hard. And let's say we're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. And this is going to be using the backs of our legs. Think of that ball, the pump or something. Well, pump it down. Squeeze it. See that ball bulging at the bottom there, trying to pop the ball. There we go, that's 10. Now exactly the same thing on the other side, okay? So again, the other foot now is going to be on the ball. Again, I've got my knee nice and bent at the moment. Tilting forward, have your body weight forward, it'll make it much simpler to do. And we're going to push down with the other leg. I hope you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Push down and relax. Try and pop the ball and repeat 10 times on this other side. Now it is possible, likely with a bunch of you, that one leg is going to be significantly better than the other. That's not a problem. But don't let yourself think, oh, well, I'll just do my good side then because I can't do the bad side. That's wrong thinking. Even if one side is worse than the other, do what you can with that one side. Make sure you work it as much as you possibly can. Don't give up on the bad side. Do twice as much. There we go, that's 10. So, say goodbye to the ball. As of tomorrow, we're going to be doing resistance band stuff, okay? So what we got next? The double tap. So sitting nice and tall. If you're seated, sitting nice and tall. One knee is going to come up twice, and then the other knee twice. Again, I say this often, make sure you do this. Don't let yourself slump back when you lift the knee up. You have to stay nice and tall, keep your body still, and the leg or the knee moves, but the body stays still. Don't collapse back. And if you're standing, this is your balance time. So if your balance is a little bit iffy, stand close to a wall, a table, a chair, a solid person. It's entirely up to you. But stand next to something for balance just in case. Try not to use it, but if it's there, use it. Double tap. One knee comes up twice. Very similar to the first exercise we did, but the knee comes up 2 times. Not the hand comes down, the knee comes up. There's a difference. Make sure you do the knee up twice, okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So this is your balance exercise. Now, this is one of your balance exercises. We are having to stand on that one leg for longer. Our center of gravity is moving around as this big heavy leg is also moving around. And that means the supporting leg has to work extra hard to keep our balance, because otherwise we fall over. Don't forget, wobble as much as you want. Let your arms swing and sway. Let your whole body sway. Wobble as much as you want, but don't fall over. Falling over is bad. Wobbling is good. If you are new here and you have never heard me say that before, get used to it. I'll say it a lot. And come back on Wednesday when we practice a lot of balance stuff. Anyway, that's 20. Side bends. Mobility again, moving the upper body. So if you are seated or if you are standing, it's exactly the same thing. You can do the same both ways. Definitely one arm bends over sideways, you reach down and you touch the floor, and the same on the other side. If that's easy, as one arm goes down, the other arm comes up and over and stretch, and up and over and stretch. You decide which version you're going to do, but we're going to do 20 of them now. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Reaching over, and if you can, reaching up as well. So we're moving our spine, our backbone. Well, they call it backbone. It's actually backbones, plural. I think there's about 26 or something at the back there, give or take. 20 odd vertebrae back there. And they all move a little bit. And we're going to try and help them move as much as they're happy to do. Nice big stretches. Bending the spine sideways. Don't let this become a bend forwards. It is a bend sideways. There's a difference. Make sure you know what that difference is. So you notice this arm of mine is coming up over my head. It is not coming in front of my face like so. That's bad. This is good. So it's a side bend. And again, we're mobilizing the back. If you have a stiff back, if you have a sore back, something like that, things like this will help. I'm not saying, I don't know what your back is like, so I can't say this will fix your back. That would be ridiculous. But things like this help backs. There we go, that's 20. Nicely done. Squats. So we've moved the upper back a little bit. Now we're going to work hard the legs. So if you are seated, you're going to stand up. So get yourself ready. Tuck your feet back. Shift your bum forwards into your chair. Get your body weight forward over your feet. You're going to stand up all the way, nice and tall. Don't stop halfway. All the way. And then you're going to sit back again. Sit the bum back and down. Like so. Esther, I suddenly remember we were doing these with you the other day. I hope you're doing them with us now, Esther. If anybody is unsure about who Esther is, in the comments below, just say hello, Esther. She will reply and tell you everything about herself. She's a top girl. So if you're seated, you're going to stand up and sit down. If you are standing already, then that's okay. You are just going to do your squats. So feet apart, chest out, sit the bum back onto an imaginary chair back there, sit down and stand up. I'm going to do 20. You don't have to do 20, but you've got to do some. You do what you can, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squatting down, standing up. So it is essentially sitting down and standing up. So important. If we can stand up by ourselves, the world is our oyster. We can go pretty much anywhere, as long as, you know, we're allowed out of the country and all that kind of stuff. Or allowed back into the country, you know. So if we can do this, we can do anything. That's why we put so much emphasis into this. If you do no other exercises, do this one. I mean, I hope you will do others. I'll be a pretty bad coach if I only get you to do one thing. But if you only do one thing, make it this. Strong legs, good joints, being able to stand up and being independent. It's a wonderful thing. 19 and 20. Nicely done. What have we got next? Ankle mobility and more balancing. So if you're seated, going to get your ankles moving. So bend your ankles and then point your ankles. Bend, point, bend, point. So simple way of doing that is to get your heel to touch the floor and then get your toes to touch the floor. Heels, toes, heels, toes. And obviously what you do on one side, you do on the other side. Heels, toes, heels, toes. If you're standing though, again, alongside a table, a sofa, a chair, something like that. This is for balance, this is. Feet apart is easier. So have your feet as narrow as possible. The narrower, the harder, the narrower, the better. So essentially, if you can, you're walking along an imaginary tightrope along the floor. So with me, walking forward, off we go. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Walking along that imaginary tightrope. Let your arms help you with your balance. You wobble as much as you want or need, as long as you don't fall over. And same thing going backwards. This time obviously it's going to be toes, heels, toes, heels. And again, you wobble as much as you want or need. Do not fall over. Falling over is bad. Wobbling is good. And as a wise man once said, the second time is always better than the first time. So moving forward one more time. With me, off you go. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And again, wobbling as much as you want. Let your arms help you with your balance. Arms out like that. It's like one of those tightrope walkers with a big pole. Use your arms like that. And then the last time now, going backwards. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Again, balancing away very, very nicely. Staying on our feet, wobbling as much as we want, but not falling over. And I've run out of room. There we go. Okay, the last two. Everyone's favourite exercise, these last two. They're going to get you out of breath. I have my timer set for 10 seconds. So first one, fast feet. So if you are seated, fast feet are going to be running on the spot, like so. Really, really quick. Running like that. Make a nice little beating noise. Like castanets. You all know castanets. That's a castanet, okay? We all know it. It's true. It's true. You might deny it, but it's true. If we're standing, running on the spot, like so. Again, running fast. Fast feet. We're going to do 2 rounds of 10 seconds. So get yourself ready. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Running quick. Moving legs quick. There we go. That is round 1. And as we know, the second round is always better than the first round. So we know what we did then. We know how we can make it a little bit better. Let's do it again. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice quick feet. Nearly there. Oh, there we go. Simple as running like so. Okay, next final exercise, shadow boxing. So if you're seated, hands up, punching high, punching low, punching around, get yourself nicely out of breath. 3 rounds of 20 seconds. If you are standing, it's exactly the same thing, shadow boxing, but you're going to be moving your feet as much as you can. 3 rounds of 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Punching away, get your breathing up. That's it, punching the head, punching down to the body if you like, hooking around, uppercuts under the chin. If you're standing, moving your feet. Time. Okay, that is round 1 done. It's exactly the same for round 2, except a bit more, obviously. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Punching away again. Pick your target. It can be anywhere you want. Get your hips twisting with the punches. Get your body twist. Keep them moving. And that's time. So 2 rounds done, 1 round to go. Hopefully your breathing's up. If it's not, get stuck in this last one. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Punching away again. Nice quick hands, quick twist of the body. Get your body behind these punches. Punch, and twist. Nearly there. Any second now, and that's it. That's our time. Very well done. So fingers crossed, after those last 2 got you nicely out of breath. Time to relax now. You've done your exercise for the morning. Of course, if you want, you carry on doing stuff. When it comes to exercise, the more the merrier. This is Mobility Monday. And as always, we're going to encourage you to do a little bit more. Frequency is the key. So your homework for the rest of the day, every hour between now and the time you go to bed, I want you to put aside between 1 and 5 minutes to do some kind of dedicated exercise. You choose what it is. It can be one of these exercises. It can be all these exercises. If you want more information or if you want more inspiration, go to the website www.reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving, and right down the bottom there is the list of the exercises that we do on our face-to-face classes. So if you want some ideas from there, by all means go have a look there. But between now and the time you go to bed, for the rest of the day, every hour put aside 1 to 5 minutes and do some exercise. Your choice which. We're all adults here. We can decide these things ourselves. But make sure you do it. That is always our homework on Mobility Monday. Little and often. That's the way forward. I hope you had a good time. I hope you moved well. I hope you're feeling better. If you have any questions at all, as always, you've got the comments below. Stick a question or whatever, a comment in the comments below. Say hello, say goodbye, say how you did, say whether an arm fell off when you did it or not. Hopefully it didn't. Hopefully you still got both arms attached, they're glued on and everything. But yeah, let us know how you went in the comments below. It is actually really quite nice hearing from you guys and knowing what's working, what's not working. Let me know how I can make these sessions better for you. Let me know in the comments below. I'm not a mind reader. I'll just make things up as I go along otherwise. But you let me know how I can improve things down below. As always though, otherwise, yes, I am available for coaching. So if you want, if you think I am any good at all, if you think you can benefit from one-to-one coaching, get in touch with me and I can coach you either face-to-face or online. And we can do that one-to-one. Not a problem. That's my job. You can get in touch with me via the website up there. There's a donate link up there if you want to chuck me a buck. I'm not going to say no. Thank you very much indeed. As I say, this is my job. I pay my rent this way somehow. Thank you very much indeed. And finally, as always, share things down below there. There's a button down there. It's there for a reason. Share this video far and wide. Let other people bask in the glory of Get Moving, because, you know, let's be nice to them. They deserve a treat once in a while, don't they? Otherwise, see you tomorrow again on Technique Tuesday. I'll be going over an exercise with the resistance band, so make sure you've got yours handy for tomorrow. But see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Thank you very much, boys and girls. As always, it is really nice doing this with you. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me into your houses. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.